But it's CNBC TV18's 25th birthday week. And this week, we'll be speaking to a whole host of top managements in India. Let's talk about KPIT Technologies. It's been a rank outperformer this year. Big gains is what we're seeing on that one. Year to date, the chart should come up for you. And there are a couple of things that we want to talk about. Now, according to a Kotak Institutional Equities report, insourcing by one of its key clients, Packer, is a risk for KPIT Technologies. Mr. Kishor Patil, the MD and CEO of KPIT Technologies, joins us on the show. Hi, Mr. Patil. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining in. What do you have to comment on this? Is insourcing by Packer a risk to your business?
Before I start, congratulations on your anniversary. I've been talking to the channel for 20 years, so it's my pleasure.
Thank you, sir, for being part of our journey, sir, and joining in on the channel as well.
So coming to your point, I think these news items comes in bits and pieces, and a lot of people interpret. I remember the first thing is any large client will have couple of large partners, if I have to say, and they will basically carve out places for them who can really significantly add value to them. So, for example, we are into like a software-defined vehicle, the big part of us, new architecture, middleware, operating system. There are other parts where somebody else can come in. So that is one point. The second point is not everything is outsourced naturally. Actually, many OEMs want to have 30 to 50% of their part themselves, right? Some 30, some 50. No, it is not very easy for them to do it because software has not been their core area of expertise. So many companies approach different parts. Like, for example, in case here, this was our understanding when we started 10 years back. It's not now. It's like 10 years, our assignment. And they took 10 years and then think they can build in some areas. And that's where some part is done. Actually, our business is not gone down in the sense it's growing. The point I wanted to bring out is there are many different models you will see also in the market. I mean, I know that there are, so for example, if a OEM has to set up, say, 1/3 of their capacity themselves, there are different models. They will come by themselves, they'll do BOT. Now, I know that some of the OEMs are also looking for setting up a joint venture with a local partner, and then they will buy it out. Those kind of models will be coming.
No, Mr. Patil,
we are getting away from that. The point I wanted to say, I just wanted to say that we are focused on the other parts which we are talked about. So that is not going to change anything what we have said.
Mr. Patil,
but has the risk increased? Is the point at the margin?
No. It won't increase. What I'm trying to say is if there is a if somebody is spending $100, I'm just saying, and 1/3 he wants to spend, 1/3 and or 30 or 50 they want to do themselves, and 50 they want to outsource. Our goal and our business model is to maximize on that 50 to being a strategic part.
No, but is that 30 becoming more? Is the question? I mean, are a lot of OEMs say?
No, it is. It is not. It is not.
Okay.
So, simple answer to your question is it can be 30 or it can be 50. It is not going to be 100.
All right. Okay, so you will still have some business. It is not going to be 100. Let's ask about that 100 itself. How is the spend environment right now? Because I'm looking at GM, Ford, all of them having indicated that they're dialing down investments in electric vehicles, and a bunch of people have pulled down or scaled back their spend. So is there a risk for that 100 to shrink to say 95 or 90? Just wanted your thoughts on how the spends environment in total is.
So I will give you some trends and then we will talk about specific. On the trend side, if you really look at all the reports you look at, there are multiple, McKinsey, BCG, there are multiple reports in the market. They talk about 8 to 10 years of very strong increase in the spend by 9% every year. So overall spend of 100 will grow by 9%. And there are areas which are not part of it. Now, what happens is if there is a business environment where people have to cut down the costs, there are two parts of the expenses they incur. The new technology area, which KPIT focuses on, is roughly about 30-40%. 60% is the legacy part. and that legacy part will go down every year, and this part, new technology part, will keep on growing. So in the short term, if they have to cut, largely it is cut through the conventional cement areas.
So basically, this means that there is, no big risk that you foresee to your growth prospects here because of the macros. Is that correct?
No, nothing has changed than we have said.
So does that mean that you maintain your guidance at around 37% FY24 constant currency growth, or is there any upside to that?
We'll see that. But 37% is what we have said, and we have said profitability 20%. All the, that, which is a very strong guidance you would imagine. So I think we are confident about it.
Okay. Got that. By the way, we have one more listed entity, Mr. Patil. Tata Technologies came to the market. So, and of course, it's got a very strong reception because the space that you're in, and of course, you've been the poster boy in that sense. Just a quick, the same Kotak note also talks about how large OEMs in the US and what they are talking about in terms of spending on EV R&D, I mean, new EV products, etc. Because the category penetration over the last couple of months is kind of stagnant, it's not going up sharply, they've slowed down investments. Is that showing up anywhere on your radar or not really?
Nothing substantial. See, some clients a little bit here, and I have enough clients who are accelerated. So it is nothing specifically. I may say at a high level, US has not they have been a little softer as compared to look at Asia, where they are increasing the spend, and even Europe also looks okay.
Okay. All right, Mr. Patil, very quickly, you have a good amount of cash, right, in your books. Should we hear about some inorganic growth, say, before the end of this fiscal? Because sometimes when things slow down, other companies, maybe their balance sheet doesn't support. And it gives you all an opportunity to go ahead and grow inorganically. Are you looking at a couple of targets?
No, I think we are looking at strong organic growth. I think we continue to look at organic growth stronger.
So no inorganic growth for now?
I mean, nothing in the sight, nothing significant.
All right, Mr. Patil, thank you so much for joining in, not just today, for the last 20 years, as you've reminded us once again, for being a long-term partner of our channel. Wish you good luck for your business, and we hope and pray that this association continues for the next 20 years as well.
All right. Well, that's KPIT. Stock's done phenomenally well.